Okay. We're here. We're back. Ideally, there is audio now. I guess I also have the stream pulled up here on my end. So yeah. Okay. I'm getting audio. Okay. Cool beans. Alright, well, thank you, always smoking, my friend. That is a good call out. Thank you. I hope you are getting audio now. Hey! Alright. That is a completed quest. Already, so early. Alright, I'm over here like doing a quick save on the game like we completed a quest there, but hey. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, we're here to talk to the quartermaster.
You there, elf.
Get us some potions
Where's my armor?
and a backpack.
And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant right now?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... it's simply been so hectic. I never thought...
This guy.
But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
No one special. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe you should treat your servants a little more kindly going forward, okay?
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly
We're playing a
off the record,
Dalish
of course,
elf
to
rogue.
keep morale up, you understand.
Going for the Dalish elven rogue this time around. I was really torn. I almost went for the human mage just for the Dragon Age 2 Hawk connections. But I don't know. The Dalish, they really do kind of stay consistently lore relevant all the way through the first 3 games. So I decided we're going to go that route. And I haven't played a rogue in years, so it's going to be a great time. Alright, we're going to start with your normal goods, then we'll work through your other goods, and then we're going to go find jewelry.
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh, my auto mod, gotcha. Let's see. Does it? Oh, it doesn't let me do it here on the mobile app. And if I alt tab over to your message to allow, well, I see it. It is funny. She is a knife-eared wench. Shout out to the human noble origin story. What's your wench? It's a woman who serves ale in the tavern. Alright. We don't really need the lyrium yet. Oh yeah, right. Good old money glitch. Yes. I hear that line every time I like actually read the word sword. Every single time. All these years later. Why is it not giving me the extra? There we go. There we go. That's alright. We don't really need that much right now. Let's get us a backpack. We'll buy the lyrium. We don't quite need it yet, but it's good to grab. Yeah, we're not really worried about that. We can get all that stuff later. And then let's see.
Hello
your
again.
Other
Is there something you
goods.
need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Alright. Let's see here. Pick up some armor for Alistair. Cool. Alright. Now let's also drop our potions down here in the quick bar. We have not done that yet. Cool. Alright, let's go talk to the other Grey Warden recruit, and then we can go find Alistair.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today.
Greetings.
May
You must be the
Also got
third recruit
started,
we've heard about.
So let it be.
You've heard about me.
Not a great deal. We've been waiting for your arrival, though. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the military. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Ooh, out of all 3 games? Oh. Oh man, what a question. Okay, so I'll give you one for each game. How about that? For number 1, I think it's honestly going to be Oghren. No. Okay, Oghren for Awakening, because the conversation about the pants that eat your eyeballs just is too good. But for the main game, honestly, actually Morrigan. One, because she's hot, but really, it's because her character is a lot more complex than initially meets the eye, where she's kind of, you know, that nasty, kind of bland evil chick on the surface, but as you get to know her more, and you start to find out more about her past, and she tells you stories about Flemeth and, like, the Mirror, and especially if you play as a female character and you don't romance her. Like, I feel like the relationship with Morrigan is honestly really impactful. And like, I think the first time that I played through as a female character and befriended her, like that was a lot. That stuck with me more than my romance with her. So I'd say Morrigan for Dragon Age 1. Dragon Age 2, it's got to be Varric. Like 100%. Come on, Bianca, you minx! So good. I love Varric. And then Dragon Age or Inquisition. Solus. For spoilery reasons, right? For spoilery reasons, it's got to be Solus. And putting Solus and Iron Bull in a party together is, I think, my favorite party combination out of the entire series. Their mental chess game that they play together, gold. Absolute gold. Yeah, Varric is goated, for sure. Yeah. I have a piece of Comic-Con art on my wall back there that has a bunch of the companions on it, and Varric gets an honorable mention, and so does Anders before pre-Justice, right? Pre-Justice, when he still got Sir Pounce-a-Lot. That's when Anders was cool, man. You're not all that smart, are you?
That's not fair. I listened to tales of the Grey Wardens and dreamt one day I too would ride a griffin into battle against slavering monsters. I know there are no more griffins, and my fantasies were those of a boy, but still.
No more griffins?
I remember those tales. I never thought I'd be part of them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Davith said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Alright. Mr. Prisoner.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
No. I have not.
I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Why don't you tell me why you're in there first?
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
And did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
It matters to me. Couldn't. Nah. If you weren't deserting, then why were you sneaking around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
I will see what I can
Just
do.
ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
I know why they didn't find that key, and I'm not going to ask questions that I don't want the answer to.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him.
This guy
Put his head on
doesn't
a
know how
pike as an
good he has
example.
it. Getting all jealous about riding with the king. I promise, man, it's not going to go as well as you think. I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Come on, you missed one meal. This man's about to be hanged.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you cared. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? So hungry I could faint dead away.
Yeah, here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
I hope you were in good health. Gotta get us through the spears.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
No worries, ma'am. I will probably still be here. I'm going for a long stream tonight, so... hope to see you again tonight, but thanks for stopping by, man. And helping with the audio issues. That was a good shout-out.
Let me know what you'd like.
I think I sell him... No, I leave one for myself. That's how that works. Get us a few extra potions before we head into the wilds. We do not have ourselves a dedicated healer quite yet. We're going to avoid using the potions as much as possible, just so that, you know, don't feel like a complete cheater. Not that I really care. It's a single player game. But I want to keep some of the balance. And really, the tactics in this game are so good. The tactics system is fantastic, and I do try to take advantage of that, make sure that, which makes the game so much easier, honestly. Invest in a few points in tactics, get your companions to do things on their own, It's the way. So much so. Oh, yo. Did I just destroy it? Okay. There'd be, so much so it would make a Mandalorian proud. That's what I was gonna say. It's that much of the way. Me out here with audio issues, of course, jumping to the most like complicated reason why it would be doing that. Like, oh, maybe it's licensing issues, and really, I just needed to turn the stream on, turn it back on. See, children, drugs are bad. Goodness gracious. Alright, a couple more, and then we're heading out. Sweet. Alright. We are good. We are heading out into the great wide world. Let's go find Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Hey. See, we got somebody else joining in. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's Wednesday. We're doing the Wizard Get Up. Warden Wednesdays. Wizard Wednesdays. Welcome in. You are a very strange human, is what people say to me on a daily basis.
You're not the first to tell me that.
Me too,
Wait,
Alistair,
we
me
haven't
too.
met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
We have not met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the
Suppose
junior
correct.
member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Well, let's get on with it then.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Alright. Actually, let's get some more story context here. That argument that I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Huh? You know what? I'm a Dalish elf. We'll come from a place of ignorance here. What is a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous. So they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered
only
mother
6
meant
months.
it as an insult, sending me as her messenger. And the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I don't know why. I always got the impression that Alistair had been a warden for like a year prior to the Battle of Ostagar. 6 months though, that honestly, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Cool. Well, let's
If you
go.
have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Lead on. Yes. Lead on. Oh yeah. Hold up. Gotta come out. Right here. No, it does not want to let me do that right now.
It is begun.
It is begun. Hey, okay. Which boy. Let's check that out. Alright. And, cool. And then, Alistair, we've picked up some gear from you. We conned an elf out of his sword for you. And I also got some armor for you, dude. Looks like you need a little bit more strength. 22, so you need 2 more. Okay, well, 1 more level up and you'll be fine. Ooh, a chest. Ooh. Ooh. How can I say no to that? I can't. And all those swords clanking in the background. So good.
My sister can never
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You 4 will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Vague and ominous, Duncan. What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
And is this also part of the joining?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Find the archive and the 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright. Ooh, okay, here we go. First squad of 4. Moving up into the big leagues. Whoa!
Hail! I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
You don't see as many people do that salute in this one, but I'll have to keep my eyes peeled for that particular emote. Get out of my way, Jordan.
and bloodshed.
Nice, nice.
Very well.
That's good stuff. Usually, like, all of these wolves rush me at the same time, so this is going very good.
I shall do it.
Yeah, you will, because I told you to, computer character person.
Get off!
Ayo. Thanks for the stun, man.
Careful! Quickly!
No! Not to the death. To the pain! just watched this a couple months ago already. Let's watch it again. The movie is just too good. One of my all-time favorites. And like, man, I've been watching it since I was a kid, but I just appreciate it more and more the older I get. It's just so funny. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the Wilds, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. Chastened respect one with survival skills in the wilds, so I hoped to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot, and I'll find you. And then we got our landmarks here, which we will end up following up on.
Over here! Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you.
I thought I had made my character kind of tan in the character creator.
I've got to get out of here.
She looks like a right proper ginger. Look at that pasty skin standing next to all these boys.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit
Not
of fear
yet.
isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Yes, it appears that I'm the only man here.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me.
Hey,
Know this.
oh, okay.
All Grey Wardens consent to
Yeah, the
Darkspawn.
clapback just
Whatever
ready
they're
for
coming,
that.
I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
See, and now we're starting to see that Davith and Jory are not originally as they appeared, right? Davith is the valiant knight who won the tournament to come and join the Grey Wardens. He won it through valor and honor. Whereas Davith was a thief who was he was recruited through the rite of conscription because he actually was picking Duncan's pocket and managed to, you know, I don't remember the exact story. It's been a while since I've asked him about it. But he essentially gets caught and he's going to get hanged. And Duncan rolls up and he's like, yo, I was impressed with this guy, so I'm going to recruit him. Hence why he's talking about, like, I wouldn't be here if I had a choice. So with that said, right, you would initially think that Davith is going to be shifty, he's a coward, he's going to bail, he can't be relied upon. And Jory is the exact opposite. He's the valiant knight that can be relied upon when things get hairy. But now, as we're starting to get into the wilds and
It
we
shall be done.
see real combat, we haven't even really fought anything aside from wolves yet, right? And already, just at the thought of fighting Darkspawn, Jory
As you say.
is like, oh, we should go back, we shouldn't be here. And Davith is like, don't worry, man. Like, we'll be just fine, Sir Knight. Oof, speaking of Davith, what are you doing, dude? We have 2 warriors in the party that can get up in people's faces. Like, you don't need to do that. The whole reason I was equipping all those potions is because he needed to drink one. Oish. Don't die, Joey.
Watch out!
Man, our first fight with the Darkspawn, and the only actual Grey Warden in the party falls. Get it together, Alistair. You embarrassment to your comrades.
Now I'm all lightheaded.
Okay. So we're actually gonna go this way. Through the wilds, I mean. You know what's a bad sign for a character in this game? When they get a kill and they don't get the bonus XP that floats over their head.
Quickly, we must fight!
Because if I kill a character, a little like plus 25 XP floats above your head, right? Jory just killed someone. I didn't see the bonus float above his head. Oh, they're both about to die. Okay, let's drink lesser. Same with you.
Yes! Back!
Dudes, what are you doing?
It shall be done.
My companions decided that they were afraid of this remaining genlock. It's alright.
Quickly, we must fight!
We already know that I'm the only man here.
We must be victorious!
Rigby's Field Journal. Alright, I'm not going to read this one, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure this is where, yeah, this is where he tells me to start looking for the trails of the chasing. So, we will begin there's supposed to be one under you. Chasing Tressa. I'm not gonna want to come back up here. That's why I always end up missing this one. Because it doesn't show up when I'm actually here. Alright. I definitely have all of the Darkspawn blood now. That's fine. I guess we're just not gonna do the chasing Tressa on this playthrough. That's okay. I don't really need what it gives us anyway. So they can shoot me through that, but I bet if I tried to shoot them, it would say block. I bet.
I shall It shall be done.
Whoa, dang, that's all good. What happened?
Now we do battle!
Stop my hand. An instant. Dude, sludge that. Alistair. Get it together. Health potions.
Now we do battle!
Right, I leveled up. Right. Okay. So we're gonna pop another one into Dex, Cunning, and Con. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Improve tools. Sweet. Alright, Alistair, get your health back
Right.
up, man. Right. Embarrassing! What's that I hear? An ambush! Dude, for real. Be sucking down all my health potions.
Away with you!
I'm playing on Nightmare, yet I keep taking all these like non-combat abilities for my character. Like, we're getting all the speech skills and the lockpicking skills. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Oish Malcolm. But hey, you know what? It's alright. It's alright, because I'm all about dialogue choices and sweet, sweet loot over killing things faster. And playing a rogue, I don't have to take Liliana or Zebron with me. And we were talking about favorite companions, and I didn't even get Shale in honorable mention. What a shame. Shale is actually, I like Shale. She's good. I would have been a good shirt to wear today. I actually have a Dragon Age t-shirt with Shale on it, and on the back it says "Death to all pigeons." I found it in a thrift store years ago, and I was like, "Oh man, what a steal!" Dude, yeah, Yeah, for sure. For sure. Shale is too good. I love her character. She's really funny.
Get off!
And I like that we get more of Shale throughout the books as well. Like, we get to see a little bit of her backstory with her previous master and the Stolen Throne, and we get to see her again in Asunder. She makes another comeback, which is pretty cool. I would love to see... I'm pretty sure that she said she was heading to the Tevinter Imperium, so we might actually get to see her in Inquisition. Or not Inquisition, Dreadwolf. I hadn't even thought about that. But I do remember her saying that she was kind of heading that way in the Asunder novel. Might have accidentally killed her. Oh, sounds like you may have chosen to take a... I got you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she doesn't really like it if you make particular choices down in the deep roads. Which, I mean, understandable, but also, what a shame, because having golems is pretty awesome. It's the same with the werewolves, right? Like, it would be so cool to have the werewolves as allies, but the things you gotta do for those werewolves. Which, that would be kind of fun to do on this playthrough, playing as a Dalish elf. Not gonna be the route we go, but it would be kind of cool to see how that plays out gameplay-wise. See if like anyone kind of reacts to that, to like, you're one of our people. You were the chosen one.
Shall be done.
Like dab and take that aggro. Oh, Alistair, bro. You gotta like tap me on the shoulder or something when you need help like that, dude.
As you say.
Hey, there you go. There you go, always smoking. Hey. That was good. That was good.
It shall be done. It is begun.
I'm still over here giggling about that. That was good. I just rewatched Revenge of the Sith for May the 4th, and you know, there's some heavy cringe to that movie,
as you
for
say.
Sure. But you know, it just holds a special place in my heart. It makes me wonder if the younger generation of people are going to feel the same way about the prequel or sequel trilogy.
Look there.
They're going to
slobs.
Slobs.
That just seems so excessive.
They're going to look back on it in 15 years and be like, man, The Last Skywalker was, or Rise of the Skywalker or whatever was so, it was cringy, but man, I just love that movie. I don't know. Time will tell. This Herlock emissary took his notes for money python. Whoa, hold up, dudes, hold up. Where are you all going?
Quickly, we
They got distracted. Ugh.
I shall do.
Honestly, dude, you're not missing out. You're not missing out. I hate to be like that. Leia flying through space was... oh man, that was the end. That was the end. There was no coming back from that. It's okay. Like, I have 1 through 6 on Blu-ray. I gave away my copy of The Force Awakens. I was like, that's okay. I don't even... My 1 through 6 copy says the complete saga on it, and I'm just gonna live in that world.
Don't give them the advantage! Come, let us end this! Blast! It's a trap.
It's a trap! Oh man, speaking of Star Wars, where's Admiral Akbar when you need him?
There, a cunning trap.
A cunning trap! So did they already step in that one, it seems? No! Hold your position!
I shall do.
A cunning trap! Alright, you guys are free to do your thing now.
Quickly, we must fight!
Yeah, you coming around to flank me? Huh? Your dad is coming around to flank you! Flanked the flanker! Ha! Hey. It's one of the best parts about playing a rogue.
Come, let us end this! As you say.
Jeez, I want it though. Sorry.
I shall do it.
I did not get all the trail signs, so there's no point in going over there. So now we're gonna head up and we're gonna go get this this optional boss here. So that codex tells a story of a lady who died up here or something, and there's a local legend that if you come and spread your ashes, or come and spread ashes over here on this lookout, you can make a wish. She like befriended a spirit or something. Sprinkle the ashes. Gazarath. Oops, what are you doing? Oh, did I just... Jory, guy.
No quarter.
F2, not 2. Ooh, sorry, Jory.
Any last words?
I'm not willing to spend any more health potions on you, my guy. Yes, yes, I have played the new Dragon's Dogma. It was before I started streaming, so I didn't end up streaming any of it. But yeah, I put in about 85 hours. I got pretty much to the end of my New Game Plus run, and then I kind of fizzled out. this. I had a lot of fun with it. I loved the original back in the day. So, I'm really happy to see Dragon's Dogma getting more love in the kind of mainstream. It got kind of overshadowed originally, you know, getting caught up between Dark Souls and Skyrim's releases. But yeah, I definitely played Dragon's Dogma 2. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Let's let some health respawn real quick. Got some of that old Toby. Finest pipe weed in the South Valley. Dude, yeah, for sure. Even just like picking up enemies and throwing them off the cliff, beating people to death with a dead guy. Oh man, so much fun. So much fun. It mostly just bummed me out that the really cool magic classes are towards the end of the game. I was excited for both Mystic Spearhand and Magic Archer. Especially Magic Archer was my favorite class from the original. But yeah, where they were both so far at the end of the game, honestly, it made me immediately jump into New Game Plus because I was like, I just unlocked these classes. So, yeah, I jumped into New Game Plus. Yeah, the Seeker tokens, though, that's gonna stick with me. I did not know. I went into that game blind, so I did not make note of where my first Seeker token was. And, oof, man, it was launch week too, so, that experience of going hunting down these secret tokens dropping by my first time. But I did it. yeah, dude, for sure. I almost gave up. And the fact that it gives you an in-game deadline, too, it's like, oh, I'll see you back in 7 days or whatever. I'm like, hold up, what? Yeah. Yep. No, I'm sorry, Jory. I think this is literally the last fight. You went out like you lived, like a punk.
It shall be done.
Ooh, man, we're about to get, like, some of my favorite interactions of the entire game, though. The first time that you meet Morrigan and the first time you meet Flemeth are, like, I think those are in my top 5 scenes for the entire game. I'd have to really think about it. The joining is in there, too. Yes. Let's see. Hey, okay. And then system sounds down just a bit. Okay. That should be better. That should be better. Yeah, I'm sure I was competing with the audio, especially once the combat music's going. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, I bet. Einon Zur's music just be coming in, you know? Alright. My girl, Morrigan, let's go! Ooh, I'm excited. I'm playing a female.
Well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder? come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey. What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Warden has owned this tower. The dog just got up with a vengeance. Swooping is bad. You are right.
It is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wonder? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes.
Oh, man.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
You can call me Lorana. Oh, actually, I am Lorana. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer.
You stole them, didn't you?
Dang,
You're
Alistair.
some kind of sneaky
Witch thief.
How
Oh,
very
man.
eloquent.
What a guy.
Steal from dead men.
How very eloquent indeed.
Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Always smoking. Have you, yeah, for real. Alistair be out here being based, man. Have you played Jade Empire? That's another older BioWare game that I've been streaming, and man, I feel like the writing is just as good. I hadn't played it since I was a youngster, back when I actually had an original Xbox and was playing that as a somewhat new release. And man, it holds up. It holds up. I've been having a good time. Who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
So you can play it on PC, or alternatively, it is backwards compatible on Xbox. So that's actually how I've been playing it. Is I found a physical copy at my local game store, and still actually pretty common to find. Like, it is not. I see it pretty frequently in used game stores, but man, if you like these older BioWare games, I would very much recommend that you give Jade Empire a try. If you're on PlayStation, unfortunately you are out of luck though. They do not like backwards compatibility, and it was actually a original Xbox exclusive, much like KOTOR. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one. I will be streaming some of that probably on Friday, so if you're around and you want to check out some of it, shameless plug there. Come and check it out. Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I like you too, Morrigan.
Be careful. First it's, I like you, but
Then
then
zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
She's doing her thing. So, there you go. Jade Empire. Definitely would recommend.
Greetings.
Excellent, and
I bring before
yeah,
you 4 great
it has a
warriors.
pretty fun
I
evil
see them
path that you
go.
can go down.
Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
For sure.
Quiet,
for sure.
If she's really a
Well, if you
witch,
can
don't
make it,
make
we'd
her
love to
mad.
have you.
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Okay, favorite non-party companion throughout the entire series, though, 100% Flemeth. No doubt, Flemeth, always. Like, throughout the entire series, like, she gets you interested in the lore. There's just so much more to her than meets the eye. And, oh man, I am so excited for what potentially we might see of her in the next game. Oh man, yeah. Flemeth is 100% like my all-time favorite Dragon Age character. Yeah, I mean, once we get to the next game, for sure. For sure. I'm not really sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You protected them?
And why not?
He was so ready
Take
to be
them
angry.
To your Grey Wardens and
Oh,
tell
man.
them this blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Dude, I know. For sure. And the way that she shows up too. Yeah. Oh man. I pre-ordered Dragon Age 2 when it was first releasing, and I still remember getting home. Actually, I remember playing it pre-release because they did a demo for Dragon Age 2, and you essentially can play through the Lothering segment in the demo. You can make your character and play through all of that, and her scene in the beginning of the game was just like, for me, like, that was the moment that I was like, all right, okay, I'm in with Dragon Age 2, let's go. That and the CGI trailer of Hawk fighting the Aeroshock. Ooh, man. Still one of my favorite CGI trailers of all time. Oof. Well, thank you for returning them, Flemeth.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look.
Dude, yeah.
Like stockings.
Plymouth is a badass.
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you
And
to
she's
go,
got her
then.
fingers in
Do not
all
be
of the pies with
ridiculous,
all of the
girl.
big players
These
of this
are your
age.
guests.
Like,
Oh,
I don't know if
very
you've
well.
read The
I
Stolen
will
Throne
show
or
you
not,
out of the woods.
but
Follow me.
she... I mean, if it wasn't for Flemeth, there would be no Free Ferelden. You know, like, she played a really big part in why Merrick and Loghain were able to survive and go on to Free Ferelden. And I'm still unclear. She told him that she would have a price that he would have to pay one day, and tells him that price off page. And to this day, I still don't quite know what that was. I've been thinking about it, and I do have a suspicion that it might have something to do with the end of this game, right? And how, well, I'm playing as a female warden, right? So we might actually see that cost play out. Oh man, if you haven't, I would recommend them. I would definitely recommend the books. They're written by the same guy who wrote the games, or at least the lead writer of the first 3 games. So if you are interested in the lore and the story, would 100% recommend. Not to mention all
So
the
you
insights you
return
get
from
to
the
the
wilds.
architect.
Have you been successful?
Oh man. And there's characters from Inquisition that originally get introduced in the books, such as Cole, actually. You first meet Cole in the book Asunder. And Wynn actually makes a comeback as well. Wynn and Shale both make a comeback in that book. And then there's a book a little bit later on that takes place at, like, I think it takes place alongside Inquisition, and it's just all about the Grey Wardens and the Griffins. So, I would recommend. Yes, we have collected the things that you have asked for, Duncan.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, the books are good. I'm a big Dragon Age nerd for sure. I even have like one of the lore books back there. There's a really good mulled wine recipe in the back, believe it or not. I'm ready. Let's go. Joining time.
We need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin.
You agree?
Alistair.
Hold up, let's get that once more for the people in the back, Jory. You say you agree? Okay. I'll remember that in about 2 minutes, my guy.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Blubbering again.
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I swear, I'm the bravest one here, and I'm a woman.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me...
Highever? For some reason I thought he was from Redcliffe.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Man, I wish Davith could have survived. I'm getting ahead of myself. You know what? You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
You say what?
Going to drink the blood of those creatures?
As the first Grey Warden...
What is this? The sampler size?
Did before you.
Man, Ogren is
the source of our power.
Ogren's so good.
And our victory.
Those who survive the joining become...
Oh, okay. Okay.
We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay
I see
the
you always
Archdeacon.
smoking. They didn't want to tell me their backstories this time around. They were too fascinated with me being an elf. So they just had nothing to say about how they got recruited for this character. I probably also chose the wrong dialogue options, but... well, let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining. But these words have
Yes. Oh, Ogren.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith.
Yeah.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife.
I don't know. I never cared for Jory, but I wish Davith could have survived.
No. You ask too much. There is no glory.
Sorry,
in
I was
this.
picking up what you were putting down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But the joining is not yet complete.
the guy from the Human Noble
You are called
origin
upon to
story.
submit yourself
I like that there is a mod
for the greater good.
that you can play that actually inserts him into the game, but it would have been cool to
this
see
moment
him
forth,
get recruited.
You are a Grey Warden.
Gareth. Thing.
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths.
Thanks.
In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How
It would have
do you
been
feel?
interesting too if you could have had the opportunity here to choose which one of them survived, like either Jory or Davith, and you can only bring one of them with you into the rest of the game. That almost like gives me some Wolfenstein 2 vibes, you know, like some Wolfenstein vibes where you gotta choose, and then the game is really different based off of which character survived. That could have been a cool opportunity there. The pain, that was unbelievable.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Yeah.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the darkspawn, as we all do. That and many
That's a
other
good point.
things can be
I could
explained
honestly
in the
see that
months
for
to come.
Davith too.
Before I
Like,
forget,
what a
there is one
good-
last part to your joining.
Like, what an
We take
arc
some of that
coming
blood
from
and put it
Street
in a
Thief
painting.
to Hero of Ferelden, the
Something
real
to
hero of
remind us.
Ferelden.
Of those who didn't make it this far.
Oh man, should make t-shirts. Davith for the Hero of Ferelden.
Take some time. When
Remember
you're
the
ready,
legend.
I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I still feel in shock. You want me to go meet with the king, bro? You just fed me poison
Death
and
is
killed a
never easy
dude.
to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades.
No
if you
kidding.
wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward.
What a
The
guy.
meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
What a guy. He's so nonchalant about the fact that he just killed that dude. Like, not even a mention. Not even an honorable mention. Not even a like, yo, what a bitch. Nah, nothing. Nothing. He's got nothing. He's like, yeah, come and attend a meeting with the king. Hold up, bro. What? Duncan be out here wilding. It's alright. I think that's ooh. Man, alright, there's different ways I think we're gonna go with Deadly Strike. Because people do be running up on me a little more often than I'd like. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I have an additional one. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Pinning Strike. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go grab a beverage, but I'll be back momentarily. Probably use the restroom while we're there too. So let's pause for about 5 minutes. We'll plan for 5 minutes. Jazz hands. All right. Stay hydrated. Yeah, we got plenty of the hydration over here already. But, we're actually evolving. Metamorphosizing. Transforming. Like we're Power Rangers. Nah, in fact... So, this is a beverage from the Dominican Republic called Mama Juana. And it's a mixture of rum, wine, and honey. And then the bottle is filled with various Dominican, like, barks, sticks, and herbs, and stuff like that. So you mix up the cocktail and then you let it sit in the bottle for a few days before drinking. And it is ready today, so definitely not something to throw back shots of, but we're gonna sip on it. All right, time. Oh wait, we're not ready to go meet the king yet. We first need to go talk to the Mabari Houndmaster, because we found a flower for him.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
That is good. Oh man, that's like instant warmth to the belly. You think that's possible? I love doggos.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him.
You did say he was pretty smart.
As your average tax collector.
That's a good one.
After the battle and just take another look.
At least as smart as your average tax collector, huh? Okay. Is Wynn still hanging out over here? Don't you got things to do, lady? She's like over here talking a mad game about how she'd be fighting the Darkspawn. Inventory full. Oof. Alright, time to buy a backpack.
Hello again.
Backpack,
Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah.
Let me know what you'd like.
Keep the chastened flat blade, because we're gonna recruit Sten here pretty soon. She just might. I guess, yeah, I think it's after we get our orders from Duncan, she's gone. I don't really... Oh, you know what? I think we're gonna get a guy recruited that has a crossbow, so we'll keep the bolts. We'll sell the staff. Nah, I'm gonna keep that dexterity boost. I do too, but I also worry. I worry about how close they would stay. Like, if we got something like Demon Souls, right? Or even the Mass Effect 1 remake, where that was really faithful, actually, all things considered.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
I would be interested.
Some supplies, perhaps?
I'd be down.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Especially if they packaged all 3 of them together with all the DLCs and everything, all as one package. I think that would be a good call. I don't know. Ooh, man, plot twist. The unannounced project that is with existing IP is not, in fact, Dreadwolf coming out this year. It is a Dragon Age Legendary Edition, and it's all 3 of them packaged together. That's unannounced. Dreadwolf is technically announced. That's the only thing that has me doubting that rumor that we're going to see it this year, is that it did specifically say an unannounced game. So, who knows? Tinfoil hat. My Gandalf hat's made out of tinfoil today. Maybe we're getting a Dragon Age Legendary Collection. I would buy it. Oh man. Even if it... I would buy it. I would buy it physically.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Oh man, and then they could make the save games carry over from each game too. You wouldn't have to use Dragon Age Keep. Oh man. That gets me excited. Oh man, I would love that. Hey, I see somebody else has joined us. Welcome. We're over here playing some Dragon Age. It's a Warden Wednesday. I'm dressed up in my wizard getup. Thanks for being here. Love having you. Speaking of the books earlier, by the way, Loghain gets a lot of backstory and context for why he is the way he is in the Stolen Throne. So, if you ever want to wonder why people on the internet just really try to argue on Loghain's behalf, it would be that book. That would be the why. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there.
Pick me! Pick me! Oh, me!
It is vital.
Then we should send our best.
It's really weird to think that Shrek is almost 25 years old.
To make sure it's done.
Loghain is? Not about the side braids, huh? I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you
Kalen's out here talking to me. Enough with the conspiracy theories!
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary.
Hey, Uldred! We'll see you again later.
Save them for the Darkspawn.
Little less together with yourself, but hey.
The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain.
Okay. I can see it.
Glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle
You're right.
beside the King of
Loghain could go with the beard. I agree.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yeah, I could agree with that sentiment. With some like gray coming in, like if he had a beard like Duncan's, but he has some gray coming in right here, make him look all weathered, you know?
I won't be in the battle.
This is by the king's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I could even see him with chops. Just straight up like big old thick mutton chops. There's a precedent for it, in Ferelden in particular. So, I'm ready. Let's go, dude.
Yes, so am I.
No questions.
Cross the gorge,
Let's go.
Get through the gate and up to the tower entrance.
Dude, yeah, that would be tough.
You'll overlook the entire
Sounds easy enough.
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Alright. I know what I have to do.
I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
This moment right here, I always get so turned around. I'm like, hold up, where am I at? Right here, this is where we're going. Alright. I'm doing a hard save right here. Because this right here, this cutscene, there's been playthroughs where I had major issues. Dude, okay. I know I've said the books so many times already in this stream, but book 2, The Calling, gives you, it follows King Merrick and Duncan, actually, and they go on a quest down into the deep roads to go find the missing commander of the Grey. And that's actually where the character of the Architect was very first introduced. It came out just a little bit before Awakening. And I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, there's so much extra lore in the books, and the comics as well, actually. This cutscene. I would recommend, man. I'd recommend. There's just a lot of extra lore, and there's the most intriguing lore setup for the Grey Wardens out of the entire series happens in the books. So
the plan will work.
I won't say any more, but
the blight ends here.
Would recommend. Hey, it's never too late. I haven't read To Winter Nights, which is the most recent one, and I have not read the most recent series of comics, which I do need to pick those up as well, because those start setting up stuff that's going to happen in Dreadwolf. So I'm going to have to pick those up this year and read through them. But yeah, the comics are really good too. There's a comic series that takes place in between Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, and it follows Isabella, Varric, and Alistair, actually, and they go on a quest to go find Alistair's long-lost papa. I don't know. I can understand, because even to this day, watching this scene, I'm like, man, this is so Lord of the Rings. That was my very first impression, and it's the one that stuck with me the most, is just how Lord of the Ringsy this scene is. And the Darkspawn really do remind me a lot of the Orcs in the Uruk-hai, so I can understand them wanting to give the series a more distinct look, which was the whole point why they changed the art style from Origins to Dragon Age 2, was all of those, yes, we made it through that cutscene, all the Lord of the Rings comparisons, so they wanted to make it less generic fantasy. We got some good things out of that, we got some bad things. I think the Kunari and the Elves are both really good design changes that we got. I am more mixed on the Darkspawn, but you win some, you lose some.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
And yeah, Kunari with the big old horns and stuff. Man, yeah, I'm in for that. They're not just tall people. They're actual, like, yeah, I'm in for it. Okay, we got him as 2 strength. Dang, I have significantly more constitution than this guy. That's actually sad, considering that he's our tank. Yeah, we're gonna go with Threaten. Yeah, and the Genlocks. The Genlocks are the one I don't quite know how to feel about, because I forget about them, because we don't really see them much. They're in Legacy, but we don't get a ton of the Genlocks. But the Gorilla Genlocks, that one, nah, I'm sorry, no. The rest of them I can live with it, right? But the Gorilla Genlocks was too much for me. That is where I draw the line. They're supposed to come from dwarves. Come on.
It shall be done.
Oh, and you know what? I think dude is using a crossbow even, so we'll give him the fire bolts that I will never ever use. Yeah. Turning into the gorillas was too much for me. I kind of draw the line there, but you know what, like, I do like kind of what they did with the emissaries and stuff, though, making them a little bit more magey. But it is kind of sad that all of the stuff we get in Awakening just kind of is never really touched on again. Awakening is weird because aside from Anders, it would be really easy canon-wise to just say that Awakening never happened. There's just so much about it that, it would be really easy to just completely write off Awakening in the canon, but Anders is the one thing that really ties it into the canon, which is awful, because Anders isn't even the same guy. Oh man. Yeah. But Awakening did some it did some out there things with the lore, and set up a kind of a different path to take the Darkspawn, and just never really went anywhere. Alistair, stay alive, dude. Hey, nice. Made it through that fight and nobody died. Good stuff. Oghren would be a good one to bring back.
It shall be done.
And like, yeah.
I shall do it.
We got Nathaniel. I actually forgot Nathaniel is also a potential person that we can meet in Dragon Age 2. But yeah, Oghren would have been a cool one to see again. Because kind of no matter what, as long as Oghren doesn't die, he's gonna wind up with the Grey Wardens, serving out a career there. Like, even if you do things where like he's on good terms with his baby mama in Awakening, like he still stays with the Grey Wardens. And so the fact that we just don't see him at all in Inquisition when we are actively dealing with the Grey Wardens in Ferelden and in that area, it makes me wonder. But yeah, you know, there can only be so much energy like that in these games.
It is begun.
We already had Iron Bowl. I think they were like, oh man, bring an Ogren back into the game, or it's too much. Who knows? Maybe they just got no love for the Ogren. Doing good so far. Okay. My goal is to get all the way through the Tower of Ishal before we're done for tonight. So that's where we're pushing. I think it's pretty likely. I think we're gonna hit it. It's all been going pretty good so far. Dang, we're 3.5 hours deep. Good stuff. Dragon Age is definitely a good game to get me all caught up and have me lose track of time, for sure. It's possible. It's possible. I would be very excited to see Shale, even just as a cameo. I think Shale would be very cool. And she's one of the most likely companions from Origins, I think, to make a comeback. Besides Morrigan, of course, and Liliana. What am I saying? Right? Morrigan and Liliana are actually definitely the most likely to make a comeback, just because the actual Inquisition itself is still going to be playing a pretty major role. But and Morrigan, just because, you know, Morrigan, she's all tied up in all of that stuff, all the mythology stuff going on in the world at that point. So, but Shale will be very cool. She'll be very cool. I hope that we get to see is it Kal Shirak? No, maybe it is the other dwarven city that's still around, that's over by Tevinter. I don't think it's Kal Shirak. I don't know. But I know that that's where the other surviving dwarven city is like right over underneath Tevinter, so could be that that's where we Kal Shirak. Okay, hey, look at that. My lore's a little bit rusty, but that was weird. It just like paused for a second. I got done with that loading screen and it said broadcasting to Twitch has resumed. Okay. Odd.
It's a trap.
It's a trap! Thank you, Admiral Akbar. Run away! Oh man, it still gets me with that fireball. Oh, it hurts so bad. The fire, it burns! Where is that emissary? Oh, over there. Alistair, enough horsing around with this guy. You need to go take this dude out. He's the real threat. What are you doing, lady? What?
I shall do it.
Oh my goodness. Screw that. Oof. Okay. Oh, there goes Alistair, dying again. Oh. And one of our tower guys. Does our mage have heal? No? What good are you? Of course Slow Game wanted us to fail. He sent us a mage that doesn't know heal. That's like the first ability in that tree, bro. It doesn't even, like, have a stat requirement. Oh my goodness. Oh. It's not going well for old Randa. Oh my goodness, the emissary is still alive? No wonder. Dude, you gotta come over here and earn your keep. I need to edit the tactics on my character. Every time I click away from her, she's running up to go. Oh my. Uh-oh. Oh. Dang. First death of the run, though, so far. Not bad. Not bad, considering that we're on Nightmare. Okay. These jakes. We're gonna hold everybody back right here. Let's have dude throw his fireball. What? I disagree. But you know, I think I disarmed that trap. Thank you, game, but hey, sorry. This is not the time to argue about it. Alright. We really gotta start taking these guys out. Mr. Mage, start earning your keep, dude. Oh. I just messed up. Lightning. Dude, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh. Wasn't paying attention to Alistair. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. That's not good. These guys be running up and getting shot to death. Alright, sorry. Okay, we're not playing this game, though. You wanted to run up here and fight. We're gonna run up here and fight. This might just be what I need to do in general. Just pull all these guys back right here. This is not going terribly well for me. Run away!
I shall do it.
Alright, at least we're away from the mage. Not that it's doing me any good right now. Yeah, I think this is another wipe. Dang. It's alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold the whole party back, and I'll go up and disarm the trap, and I'll bring these guys back. Come and fight us. I think that's how we're gonna have to do this one. Alright. Okay. Okay. It's all going according to plan. Alright. You guys can now be let off your leash. Mr. Mage. Dude. Okay. Okay, hold up. enough with that. She is not a scrapper. She is an archer that has ranged behavior, please. Thank you. It's getting me into some messes, her trying to run up and do that to people. Okay. I want everybody to hang back here again. I'm gonna go aggro the next wave. Patience. Patience is what will win us this day. It is patience that shall award us victory on this day. What? They can shoot through that, but I can't? I cry foul. Oh, okay, here we go. I got my angle.
Come, let us end this.
Going much better. It's because I'm pulling all the weight, but hey. It's working out. Yeah, I want to make it all the way through the Tower of Ishal, huh? First fight inside the tower, and I've already died twice. Not boding well for me, but it's alright. This is a fight that is much more in my favor. Dude, are you affected by... Okay. I was gonna say, that's really early to be getting affected by curses like that. I thought it was the, like, swarm or whatever. Alright, Alistair, I'm paying attention this time. Don't die. Yeah, mage. Earn your keep, dude. Hey, we did it. We survived. And nobody died this time. Alright, I think we're going to have to do something similar, because we're about to walk into another ambush. So, let's gather up the loot. And I'm going to run out of potions. That is not... that's not allowed. I have not taken herbalism. That would have been actually a good call. I could have crafted a bunch of... there was totally stuff for me to craft. Sorry. Alright, so we get ambushed here. So we're going to open the door and then we're going to pull right on back. No pincer movement for you. Perfect. Hey. Dude, Alistair. This guy, he be out here just chugging down my health potions. Oh, the mage died. You know what? I'm okay with that. All in all, I think that was a worthy sacrifice for that fight. That's honestly, I feel like that right there is one of the tougher fights in the Tower of Ishal. just because, yeah, getting flanked like that is pretty gnarly. Let's definitely give us a save. We got one guy left. You hung back.
It shall be done.
Nice, picking up gifts already. Good stuff. Got some stuff to give my good friend Morgan. She does like herself some jewelry. Yeah, he will be forgotten. He doesn't even have a name. It says Circle Mage. Shows you how valued he is, right? It's like I was talking about earlier. It's a dead giveaway when someone gets a kill and you don't see that bonus XP float above their head. Like that. Oh man, it lets me know that you're probably not sticking around for the long run. So we might go get Shale first, after Lothering. And then after recruiting Shale, I think we're going to head to the Brazilian Forest. Alright, making some progress.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them that they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Is he? Yeah. Just not in the way that you think, Alistair.
Watch out! Very well. Finally, we've done.
Oh man, I saw all these red dots on the map and that tripped me out for a second. I'm like, whoa, 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 hold up. There is not supposed to be that many dudes in that room. Yeah, that's fair. Full disclosure, I have skipped the fade. It's a mod, and it does exactly what it sounds like. Lets you skip the fade. The circle tower itself, I actually don't mind. I really like the tower, but the fade in particular, I'm with you. Not with you. Or I'm not a fan of that one. So yeah, I use the skip the fade mod. That's a good one.
It is begun.
And luckily, it gives you all those little bonus XPs that you can pick up throughout the fade for interacting with like the totems and stuff. Yeah, it is the way to go. Like the cosmetic mods and stuff, those are great, but Dragon Age redesign and skip the fade.
It shall be done.
Those are the two must-have for every playthrough on PC. There's also a Dalish mage origin story that you can add through mods, and that's a fun one, but once you start adding more mods like that, the game becomes a lot more unstable, and I have a difficult time as it is running it on my my modern hardware, so I haven't messed too much with those lately. Come on, guys. Oh, well, That does the ballista. Alright, mage. I don't have to feel bad about referring to him as mage either. That's like his honorific. He doesn't even have a name. Go to Alistair, stay alive. That's the exact opposite of what I just told you. I said stay alive. Oh my goodness, there's so many more back there. Oh, jeez. Okay. It's alright, we're doing okay. Man, this guy makes me wish that I had picked a mage to start off with. At least I'd have the heal spell. Yeah, I'm with you. It really is. It really is such a drag. Like, the only time that I was okay with the fade was the one playthrough that I ran solo. I brought no companions, and so I was like, okay, it at least cut like half of the fade out. But yeah, it's such a cool concept, and for the first playthrough, I feel like it's totally worth it, right? Like if someone's never played the game and they're gonna play it on PC today, I would not tell them to install Skip the Fade, but as long as you've played it once, 100%. It's like playing Baldur's Gate 2. There's a mod that you can install where you skip Irenicus's dungeon in the beginning of the game, and oh man, that's legit like a good hour and a half of the game that you just cut out so you can actually go start exploring and doing your thing, and oof. Oh yeah, I don't care if you die. You can rack up all the injuries, man.
Watch out! Very well.
All right, we're getting there. We're getting there.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
All right.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I think this is the last floor before the end. Locked. Man, the hitboxes are
It shall be done.
very finicky in this game. Yo, Alistair, yo. Oh, giving some backstabs. Oh, alright, well, I at least got one. Oh, and then he got me back! Oh no! Mage. No. Okay, you can have one of my precious potions. Oh, look at that face, though. Oh, look at all the arrows in his back. Oh, man. That's good. Oof. You will be missed for the remainder of the fight.
Quickly, we must fight! Come, let us end this!
Come on, even guard, whatever his name is. Is it this tower guard? Yeah, tower guard. Come on, even he's staying alive. Come on, circle mage. Pull it together. Maybe you would have a name if you could pull your weight in battle. Dang.
I shall do it.
That's why mama named you Joe Dirt. Okay, I'll let you guys refill your health a little bit before we go off into the next fight. Honestly, I think that Alistair can have some better gear now too, now that I'm thinking about it. Still no bulwark of the true king. Just need his strength a little bit higher. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll give him that, and give him the stamina regen, I suppose. Release the hounds! I'm actually gonna send this guy to go do that, though.
Here!
That lever over there! Let's release the hounds!
I shall do it.
Having all these Mabari Warhounds right here is a lifesaver. I think the best part about doing a rogue is not having to miss out on any of the worthless loot. It's one thing I always hate when I'm playing through the beginning of the game as a mage or something, is all the locked chests. And I'm like, I know there's nothing good in there, but I want it. I want it so bad. Oh. I think I just unlocked the ability to equip a new weapon, though. No, we'll go with the... Yeah, I for sure. I'm with you. We'll go with that. I'm pretty sure that now... Yeah, let's go. Bragan's bow. Ooh, and the edge. Nice. And then we'll put... Oh, did I? Oh, I thought I had an enchanted dagger on that one. Cool. All right, going strong. Aggro these guys, and then we're gonna bring them back because the hounds are still here and will help us.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Oh no, you don't! Oh dang, the mage is dead? How did that happen? Probably painfully. With much stabbing and slashing. Yeah. You're right. I forgot. What a guy this mage is. That's why his mama named him Joe Dirt. This guy.
Very well.
Oh wow, they really all rushed us? That almost never happens to me. Usually I got 1 or 2 guys that are still chilling in these back rooms as I walk up.
It shall be done.
But no, they all came out to play. Not bad, actually, all things considered then, that the mage was the only one who died. Aggro. Doggos. Yes, doggos. This is nice doing a PC playthrough. My most recent playthrough of the game was about 2 years ago, and I played it on Xbox through Game Pass. And while enjoyable, it's just not the same. And I had to play through the fade. Unacceptable. All right. It's time. Do I got any special arrows that I can equip? I do have fire arrows. Sweet. Ooh, you know what? I have 40 ice arrows, though. Let's do that. All right. Crazy that I'm already finding gems for shale. Like... Hey, the Series X is a gem, man. I love my Series X. Xbox as a brand is having a hard time right now, but the hardware itself, I love it. And as a physical collector, man, I am all about my Xbox, just because I can still pick up an original Xbox copy of Jade Empire and pop it in, you know, and it plays. And I love that. So, you know, it's definitely not PC, but I got some love for my Xbox, for sure. Tower guard. Alright, Alistair.
Quickly, we must fight!
Oh no! The mage! Oh no! He's done. That's death for him. Oh no. I forgot to give them all injury kits before we came in here. They're all like limping with broken arms and shit. Oh, my bad, dudes. The first half of that health bar went so fast, then oh no! Don't be a fool, I say as he's rushing up on me. Dude, Yeah. I never got much into the MMO, but I loved KOTOR. Oh man. I love KOTOR, but KOTOR you can play on the Switch nowadays too. And it actually plays pretty well on there. Oh no! I think I'm dead. Yep. Alright, Alistair, it's all up to you, dude. Is this shield bash? Oh, okay. Stun. Oh no. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Oh, my camera's covering up what skills they are. Oh, no. Ogre smash. Oh, jeez. Well, this ain't going so well for me. Drink again. Okay, okay. Dang, he resisted it again? This guy. I'm committed, dude. I'm getting ya. Really? Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to give that a try. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have to give it a try. I honestly have not loaded up my Xbox copies. I have 1 and 2 on Xbox physically, but I've never played them on Xbox. I've always played PC for KOTOR. And I played about half of a playthrough on Switch.
The beacon is over here. You've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Alright, I lied. I want to get to Lothering. We're gonna keep pushing. We're not very far from that. Heck yeah, though. Not bad for one session. We've pushed. Man, that is a very big shame that you haven't been able to do KOTOR, though. That's a good one.
Sound the retreat.
That's another goodbye, Warden.
The king. Should we not?
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
I don't know if there's ever been a better duo of Chads, man. Ooh, the whispers, it's so cool. Cool, man, because like with that scene and then doing Return to Ostagar, like I feel like they knew who Kalen was, you know, they knew he was the king, the guy leading these men, and that's why they put him up on display and stuff. The ogre's like, oh yeah, I needed you, crush. You know, Duncan goes out like a straight gangster though. Fitting for the commander of the Grey. Dude, that is unfortunate. Unfortunate, because those are some gems, for sure. Man, you could get a toaster and play Dragon Age and KOTOR. So I wish you the best of luck in your future PC endeavors. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely pick up something real cheapo, and you'd be able to run both of those with ease. Yeah, Duncan is awesome, and you get so much more of his Another book reference, right? You get so much more of his backstory through the book. So yeah, I do like Duncan a lot. He's awesome. And what an impression that guy makes.
Your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
My friend? You mean Alistair?
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Okay. Well, thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I will go then.
I will stay
and
make
make something to eat. Yeah, it's about time for me to go do that. It's alright, we're gonna push through. We're gonna get to Lothering real quick, because then off stream I can glitch my health potions up. That's really my main purpose at this point of getting to Lothering.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I
Nice.
didn't mean...
I've only done that
But
once.
what do we call you? You've never told us.
And it
your
was
name.
as her spurned
Painted
lover.
figure, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
I was angry that she left me. Got her.
From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean?
The Witch of the
I know a bit
Wilds.
of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Ashabalanar. If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and very powerful. My people have legends of you.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blights. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
The land is hardly united thanks to Loghain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
Alistair is the real Grey Warden here, not me.
All Grey Wardens in Ferelden are gone. Except for us. I've lost everyone. For the love of the Maker, don't back out on me now.
Oh man, don't cry, Alistair. It's all good, dude. Oh man, this is just a whole lot to take in.
Duncan was like a father to me. I won't let his death be in vain.
Oh.
But I can't do anything on my own.
Will you help us fight the Blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well,
So you say.
Whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
I don't know, man. I think he got some pretty high gains from leaving Kaelin behind, but I don't know. Arl Eamon, is this supposed to be someone important?
I suppose.
I don't know nothing about that.
Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there are other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties.
Of course!
Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I doubt it'll be as easy as that.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then?
I never noticed
Ready
the
to be
headless
Grey
statue of
Wardens.
Andraste standing in the background. Yes, and thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Thank you, but I mean, if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well, we'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even
And
ready.
once a Templar, always a Templar. He wasn't even really a Templar either.
Unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the blight. Even I.
I doubt that. You got backup plans.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at
I'm
your
gonna leave
disposal,
Flemeth alive
Wardens.
in this
I
playthrough.
suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Oh man, I know. The Flemeth reveals through all of the games are just so good. You know what? I'm sure we'll get more. I'm sure we're gonna get more stuff from her in Dreadwolf, because there is still the potential for her to be running around. She did the whole Voldemort thing of splitting her soul into Horcruxes or whatever. So you could assume that the Flemeth that we see in Inquisition is the one that Hawk smuggles out of Ferelden. So if we don't kill Flemeth here in this playthrough, theoretically, there's 2 Flemeths running around in the world up until the point of the end of Inquisition. So there's still some strong possibilities for her to be running around. No, I prefer that you speak your mind.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
I just... Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, man, I know. Oh, get over yourself, Alistair.
If you worry that I will summon demons and transform into an abomination, I assure you I will at least wait until you are not looking.
I feel better already.
So, that right there is a good call out for another mod that I have installed, which is the Morrigan Restoration mod. So, there was a bunch of cut content in the game files for Morrigan, and there's a mod that actually restores a lot of her cut content, a lot of her dialogue. So that right there was actually one of them. She actually has a different line of dialogue initially. I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know.
Do try to
have fun, dear.
The number one best part about the Morrigan Restoration mod is that it changes the Dark Ritual scene if you have romanced Morrigan. So you don't do the same animation as Alistair. We're all like, ooh, oh no, I'm so creeped out by this. And instead it's actually kind of a romantic final last moment together, which I like that quite a lot. It always bugged me that it was kind of cringy, all things considered, you know? I'm like, man, we've spent this whole game getting to know each other, and all of a sudden, like, we have this last night together, and my character can't bear to be touched by Morrigan? What's up with that? So. But then, yeah, there's a lot of cool dialogue stuff that gets added back into the game throughout. The capital.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most...
fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure
Yes,
independence.
about to meet the doggo.
I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
We're just gonna name him Dog too.
The Banon will not
Going with
bow
Uncle
to you
Galen's
simply
recommendation.
because you demand it.
What's wrong with
Understand
Dog?
this.
It's a fine name.
I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Another good mod for PC
Tegan,
is
please.
the extra dog
Majesty,
slot, so that the dog
your
can come
father
with you
risks civil
without
war.
taking up a party slot.
If Eamon were here...
Yes, it's the way.
Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
Mic drop by Van Tegan. Telling you, there's a lot of really good mods on PC for this game. I don't do a ton of mods anymore for modern games, just because games get so many updates, it's really hard to keep up with. all of that, because every time the game gets updated, the mod has to get updated, and so everything stops working every time a new update comes out. So I don't do a ton of mods anymore, but Dragon Age Origins, there's no new updates, so always gotta go with the mods. Dude, yeah, I mean, I feel like so much of the voice acting in this game is top tier. Morrigan and Flemeth both just like absolute S tier performances all the way through. Duncan, when he's narrating that opening cutscene before you make your character, introducing the Grey Wardens and everything, ooh, probably my favorite open for any video game ever. I'm totally biased, so you know I can't say that objectively, but I mean, oof. Man, I'm so mixed on Fallout 4 because I really like the gameplay and the world of Fallout 4, but the main story of Fallout 4, I don't know. There are some really cool twists for the first playthrough, especially if you side with the Institute. I admittedly did Brotherhood of Steel my first playthrough of Fallout 4, but I don't know. I think it loses its luster on subsequent playthroughs when the illusion of choices shattered, and when you find out that it's gonna go the same no matter what you do. Oh, the good doggo!
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't played Fallout 4 in it's been years, but I did hear that everybody's mods broke. Yeah, with that next gen update. Did you watch the show? I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was so good, especially as a fan of the games. The first time that I saw Lucy use a stim pack, I was like, oh, let's go! So, I liked the show quite a bit. I've always wanted a dog like this. Maybe it's meant to be. Dog. Let's go. Alright, dude.
Very well.
Alright. Alistair, you didn't die, right? Okay. I like all the birds in the background. Good audio design. Lothering. Pretty as a painting. Ooh man, that guy's eyebrows were menacing.
More travelers to attend to, led by an elf of all things.
Why the chuckle?
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these
Otherwise, he'd be a refugee tax.
Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone?
Aw, man.
A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
I have the original games, and I need to go back and play them. The first one is just aged quite a bit. I initially tried it, and I made it like 20 minutes in, and I just was like, I can't do it, and I opted out, but I need to go back and give them another try. Should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. we get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
We must.
Really? Morrigan, I'm gonna have you come over this way. Oh, leave my dog alone, you jerk. Screw Alistair. You're whacking on my dog? Dog! No!
We're just trying to get by before the dog spawn get us all.
Oh man, I know. I know. The secret is if you're struggling, you just gotta focus everybody on the bandit leader. Because as soon as his health drops, it's over. You picked the wrong target, bub.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Now you die. That's all you deserve.
I'm not going down without a fight.
For all the new players that you have griefed in your time. Drink up, Alistair. Alright, good stuff. And we gotta take.
What do you wish of me?
I wish for you to not walk in front of me when I'm trying to click on loot.
As you say.
A big ask, I know.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right.
Very creepy, to be honest.
You have been very quiet.
Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long then.
Oh, I get it.
Oh,
this
snap.
is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a
Oh, the first Fallout game.
I can be
Oh,
friendly
yeah.
with a desire
Yeah, for
to.
sure.
Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it definitely is. I watched something to like kind of help guide you, give you some guidance through the first hour or so. So I need to give it a try. Because yeah, man, I love classic RPGs like that, and it's a lot darker in its tone than the later games. So yeah, gotta give them a try. And I love the old Baldur's Gate games as well. So seems like a natural fit. I don't know. I'll figure it out as we go.
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village.
So, well, alright.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
There's none to be found here.
Back off. I have the right to charge
No matter what type of character I play,
From their misfortune.
I always
I
side
should
with
have
the merchant
Templars give away
in this
everything
interaction
in your
here.
carts.
I've never sided with the Chantry lady, not once.
Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis.
That discount, man.
Oh.
Plus 10
you there.
silvers?
You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Get rid of the tiny part and I'll consider it.
I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Agreed. Those of you not here to do business, beat it.
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Absolutely. Every single time. Doses, lady.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
Whatever, man. You asked probably for tithing from all these people. Get out of
I
here.
bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Serve that wench right.
That's right.
And 100 silvers, yes?
Man, he can say wench, but my chat didn't let you. And a discount. Don't forget that.
Right, fair enough. But only you.
Alright, well, let's see what you
This
got.
way. And beware the urchins. They have grabby little hands.
Dang, he doesn't like poor kids either. This guy, I bet he gets all the ladies. Hey, wine? I'm thinking about you, Ogren, even now. Sweet. Alright. Down with the peasantry, that's right. We're not here to make money. Capitalism is on the rise. With that said, what a line. I think we're good for tonight. We have been going for almost 5 hours tonight. I appreciate you for joining in. We're not streaming tomorrow. We're off tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday. I kind of want to start Fable, but I worry a little bit about juggling too many games, so I think we're going to hold off on that. We're going to go back to Jade Empire on Friday, and then we'll be back for some Elden Ring on Saturday. So, either way, I appreciate you joining in. I hope you had a good time. I hope to see you on the next one, and have a night as fantastic as you are.